Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Just got done with my walk. I need to say that this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm no expert in anything that I talk about. These are just my personal thoughts and personal opinions and feelings about various subjects that I'm interested in. Well, today I'm a little distraught. Um, we lost an American icon yesterday, and heart's a little heavy. So today I'm gonna just talk about life and death, and how it usually happens in the blink of an eye without warning. It's unfair, and it just makes me think about existence and all kind of stuff. Um, so yeah, as everybody knows, we lost Kobe Bryant yesterday. His impact was obvious, and I didn't know the man personally, but I felt like I did as he became more comfortable with social media and images of him and his daughter everywhere. In a way, I did know the man personally. He was beginning to open himself up, kind of like I'm doing, but not at the same scale. I'm no Kobe. But he was beginning to, during his playing career, he wasn't a very engaging person. He didn't have a lot of friends. But, as he got older, into his 40s, and, into his seventh or his sixth body, he began to evolve. And it's just a shame the way that he was taken. And, it just made me think about the quickness of life, the quickness of death. And, it just happens in the blink of an eye. So, live every moment as best as you can to be happy, I guess. But, just exist. Don't take anything for granted. Appreciate what you have in life, even if it's not ideal. And even though you may want more, just be appreciative of what you have. Because whatever you have can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. That's what happened to Kobe yesterday. The man was doing so much good. And, it wasn't like it was unexpected. It's unfair. So, we go through life living and existing, not really caring or being concerned about when we die or how we die. We just come to accept it as a part of life. Everyone dies. But the way it happened to him was a shock to the system. He meant so much to a lot of people. In his early playing career, I didn't really like the man because he thought he was Jordan. I'm a Bulls fan, and I kind of held a little hostility towards him because he thought he was Mike. When in actuality, he might have been better than Mike. But as he got older, I started to appreciate his greatness. Even though he was on a rival team, he had developed into one of my favorite players, and it was just hard to take. So, how it affected me personally was, I took it, like I cried, and it was a shock. I didn't want to believe it happened when I looked at my phone and saw the notifications. I didn't take it to be real until I got the notification from ESPN. Because they research and fact check everything before they make it a story, and at that point I knew it was real. So yeah, I cried. Humans are funny. We try to put up a ruse of being so strong and individual. Like I don't care about nothing. It's just me. I gotta worry about myself, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And It ain't nothing wrong with grieving someone that you admired. There's a lot of Twitter that's just ridiculous. There's a lot of disrespect for the man. They comparing him to MLK because everybody's grieving him. I mean, it's Kobe Bryant, man. Everybody loved that man, and there ain't nothing wrong with grieving him. Now, if you make him an idol, that's not. If you obsess over it, that's not healthy. But I mean, you're human. We grieve, and we gonna miss that man. He was opening up. He was becoming a part of everyone's lives. Like he was on TV every day. So it was tough. It's tough to handle. I woke up this morning hoping that it would have been a prank, but it really happened. So, the universe and life is unfair like that. If you believe in the idea of a creator, it's hard to understand why this happened. Everybody's gonna say God works in mysterious ways, and that's true. But it still don't make it easier to accept. If you're someone that believes in karma and the balance of the universe, it would be tough to say that whatever the man did in his past, the only way for the universe to balance that out was to kill him and his daughter. So, that kind of karma, these are the reasons why I'm so contradicted on karma and God and creator and stuff like that, because contradicting things happen all the time. So making no belief completely right. So just appreciate where you are. I hear a lot of people saying that go home and hug your family and love your kids and love your. Why you should be doing that anyway. The death of a global icon should not make you want to love your family. You should already love your family. And people show their love in different ways. I'm not a real touchy, huggy, kissy type of person. But I display my love in other ways. Yes, his death brings it ever more closer. And yes, you should appreciate people around you more. But you should always have that level of gratitude and appreciation for those around you. I hear a lot about those people you haven't talked to in a while. Call them. Let go of grudges. Let things go. That all sounds nice. But see, this. My way of thinking is so different than most people that what I just said is going to appear rude. But let me explain. I believe that every person that we interact with, or that we are around or come into contact with, or the family that we're born into, all the people that we see and talk to and interact with are supposed to be there, are a part of our program. And in all of those people, there are lessons, each one to help us grow. Not all of them are the loving, caring, nurturing kind of relationships. Sometimes there are relationships that are nuclear, that are like a time bomb waiting to explode, and are not the most amicable relationships. And those are relationships too. Just because they're not happy and positive and filled with love doesn't mean that they're not relationships. They're different aspects of the entire spectrum of being a human, of experiencing stuff. And sometimes those people are immediate family, are people that you see every day. Sometimes no matter how much you try, there are some people that you are not going to click with. that you are not going to get along with. And it may take years for you to find that out. And they might be the closest people to you that end up being that way. And you know, to be hurt and disrespected by someone close to you is painful. And it takes a long time to get over it. Now, I'm not saying that the death of this global icon should not be the spark plug to make you want to repair old relationships. Like, I understand that. I'm cool with that. If that's what needed to happen to prompt you to do that, then do it. That's good for you. But everyone is not like that. Okay? Sometimes you just can't repair relationships with people. I hurt so many people in the past. Like, I got so many skeletons in my closet that if you was to open it, it would be a graveyard. And I hurt a lot of people. And I guarantee you, the death of Kobe Bryant did not stir inside of them the urge to talk to me. I'm not trying to belittle the man's death. It's a tragedy, of course. For some people, it'll prompt them to do what they need to do. For others, it won't. And I just think that it's unrealistic to expect everyone to begin to shed past and let go of things that hurt them. Because I feel that when you do that, when you say, I forgive you for disrespecting and hurting me, that is giving them permission to do it again. To do it again. And you're not going to do that to me again. And I don't expect the people that I hurt, I don't expect them to do it to me. Because, you know, people heal on their own time and on their own terms. And yes, most of the times it takes something tragic for people to change internally. But that's just a part of being human. You know, we all have relationships. We all have issues. We all have people that don't like us. We all have people we don't like. No matter what we say, what we do, how we act, who we pray to, those people are just not on that side of the spectrum for us. They're on the other side. We need to appreciate their existence on that other side. Because it teaches us something about relationships. It teaches us about humans and how they think and how they act and how they react. And it teaches you about how much you care for someone or how much someone cares for you. It's lessons. There are lessons. And don't use the death of a global icon to force you into doing something you don't want to do yet. And I know it sounds kind of rough for me to say that, but you know I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm very in tune with my emotions. My thought process, you know, still kind of freaks me out a little, but I'm learning about it. And, you know, I'm a realist. You know, you can't just see the positive side of things or the negative. Those things don't exist. They just are. It's our view of them that makes them negative or positive. So, just appreciate what you have in front of you now and what's around you, both positive and negative. They all have lessons. Don't force anything. Accept what happens to you. And don't try to make things happen, because they're going to happen any way the universe wants them to. Whatever our Creator feels like doing, it's going to do it. So, don't think you're above everyone. Don't think you're below everyone. Appreciate what you are. Be the person that you are. And don't try to do nothing, because the universe will slow you down and smack you in the face like it did the world yesterday morning. So that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to keep doing this.